Picture it in your mind.
Nothing special about us.
I have a story to tell, based on my career and my travels of how I went from being a player that wasn't recruited out of high school.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too,
and I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here
too. I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, their relentless preparation, the off-season, the practices, the preseason games, everything's led up to tonight. They'll be looking to make a statement in this first game. One of the players we'll see tonight, Brandon Ingram.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Money like
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, we have two loaded backcourts here tonight, Clark. It should be a very intriguing matchup.
You know, Kevin, in years past, it used to be the small forwards were your dominant scorers in the league, and that's still pretty prevalent. But in this day and age, well, I tell you, the point guard play, not only are those point guards able to assist and set people up and lead their teams, but a lot of them are high-octane scorers as well. A lot of fun to watch.
A lot of things happen on both ends of the floor.
No doubt.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Ilyasova out there with Clint Capella, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. To the middle. Capella, high post, working on James. 6 to shoot. Now here's Paul. He's guarded by AI. And his first shot of the game, no good. To the paint, here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to AI. Lakers working the ball around now. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And you look at James Harden, Coach Mike D'Antoni, and the Rocket front office. It really does seem like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think the alignment of the front office and coaching staff really in harmony. And a star in Harden, who's the best in the world at delivering in that system. Chris Paul part of the mix, too. That's a pretty good fit, it looks like to me.
And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
Back to Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice aggressive move by Paul. You know, for a little guy, he knows exactly how to finish inside. Very good at making it happen against bigger players.
Now here's James. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Harden. James looking it over. And AI gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Paul with the ball. AI picks him up. Cephalosha misses.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Harris against Harden. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Harris. Inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
And it's a... And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Hart, defended by Gordon. A nice shot by AI.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. AI is out there with Hart. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Another miss by Houston. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-7 run. James misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the Lakers with some changes. Wagner, he's checked in for Zubac. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. And Harris subbed in for Hart. Tavo Cephalosha has checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Eric Gordon. Now here's Paul. Another miss by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kuzma, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rockets trail by 4. And here's Harden. There's the pass to Cephalosha. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Cephalosha. That shot no good. James with some nice D. Here's AI. And he converts the layup. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, we've been waiting for it all summer, Clark. Opening night. Let's go into the players' minds right now, just before the beginning of the season.
About time. These guys have been ready for this a month ago. But they're happy that there's no more waiting around, and now the games count for real. And they're focused on trying to get off to a great start.
Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got 5 now.
Outstanding long-range marksmanship from Paul. Solid at spraying it from deep.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Harden against Harris. From the wing. Rebound the Lakers.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
And both free throws good for AI.
You take a look at the Rockets' offense, and they've become lean and mean. Very few mid-range shots, no long twos. It's all threes and points in the paint. They keep their menu tight, and it works for them.
Harris passes to Kuzma. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Kuzma's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Harden. Paul outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter. You talked about the Rockets' focus offensively. It's all on Harden and Chris Paul.
Yeah, they're the main shot creators for that offense. Everybody else better be happy spotting up, setting picks and rolling, and scoring in transition. The Beard and CP are going to have the ball in their hands most of the time.
And here's Harden following the 3 from AI. Harden outside. Five on the clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And AI throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul finds Harden. A beautiful reverse layup. He has 5.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Kuzma passes to James. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Over Harris. Another miss by Harden. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. An incredible performance so far, and this is your first ever NBA start. How did you get past being nervous?
Man, first of all, my teammates have been great. They've been giving me so much support on the court and off the court, and there isn't so much pressure as you might think. In fact, it's not hard to have success like this when you got a group of guys around you.
Great support and great confidence that comes from hearing your teammates have your back. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from AI.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. It's a 13-point game, and after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Kuzma kicks to AI. Pass to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. AI, no good.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Ilyasova can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Timeout called the Rockets. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Some changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Wagner, and it's Ingram in for James. And then for Houston, McKinney's checked in, and it's Gordon in for Thabo Sefolosha. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, last season he played outstanding. 4th in field goal percentage, 9th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
In the corner, it's AI. And the 3 off target. Rockets trail by 15. Allen outside. Passes it to McKinney. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. Another miss by Houston.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. That one drops for him. 9 points for Chris Paul.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Smith dishes to LeBron. To the right side. Wagner passes to AI. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Shot from free throw range. Here's Fareed. Kicks to Sefolosha. Goes up with it again. Goes up again. And Fareed finishes inside. Fareed's got 4 this quarter.
Kenneth Fareed, always aggressive in attacking the glass. You got to put a body on him or he'll make you pay with offensive rebound.
Wagner passes to AI. Ilyasova against LeBron. Over Ilyasova. Here's AI. Makes it off the glass. AI's got 17 now.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Yeah, I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, it feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Wagner. LeBron James is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Harris. And it's AI in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 16. Pass to Cephalosha. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
A nice shot by AI.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And the basket is good.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 16. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. Harris kicks to James, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded by AI. Over James, and stolen by LeBron. He feeds it to AI. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Cephalosha finds Fareed. Here's Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and taken away by Paul. Fareed left side, and the dunk by Fareed.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love him.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, when Chris Paul came to the Rockets, a lot of people questioned if he and James Harden would be able to share the ball. Both known for being ball-dominant guards, I think you'd have to say it's worked out pretty well.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And I think Chris Paul never comfortable with that ball-dominant label, Greg. He never played with another guard who could create, certainly on the level of Harden.
No doubt about it. I mean, Mo P, J.J. Redick, guys who were great shooters, but really more off-the-ball players. Chris needed to be that kind of a playmaker, but with Harden, he has someone just as gifted at creating baskets for himself and others.
Harris passes to AI. That shot off the mark, so Houston will take it the other way. Harden kicks to Paul. Plenty of space. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
LeBron against Cephalosha. Pulls up. Up close. It's good from AI. AI's got 21 in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Down low with the floater, and Allen with the layup.
And guys, you gotta ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Wagner, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. LeBron comes in for Josh Hart. And Harris subbed in for Smith. Harden surveying the D. Here's the three. And Wagner pulls it down.
That's unacceptable shot selection there, Kevin. I mean, why on earth did he think that was a good look?
James, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's AI. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
What? There it is. Right, it is. Right.
Big win, fellas.
Could not miss tonight,
man. Man, I was on fire.
Man, keep it up.